right, we are back at 0.5. Yeah, that should be good. So all warmed up, all my bands and shit done. Bands on the run. Now we're just gonna do a little back day. It's gonna be a lighter session than normal. Sometimes I throw back in with squats, but just gonna start off with a little 2-finger pull here. A little higher. I'll go a little bit lower here. Nice. Started a little bit high, a little bit face pulley. We'll bring them down a little lower this time. Still going with the 2 fingers, man. Just getting the back firing here. Did a lot of rotator cuff and lat warm-ups. Just throwing in some blood in the rear delts and stuff. Just getting the back primed. Primed for a session here. One of the main things about my back workouts is just to expedite healing. Get some blood in the back after like a heavy squat. So I squat last night. So just to speed up the healing. Make it a bit quicker to return and squat heavy again. But I'll still do heavy back days too. So I'll show that later on. But today's pretty chill. And then of course, I'll do the heavier ones the same day that I do deadlifts. And then that's basically all there is to it. Get one last one of these. And then we'll hit some barbell rows. No relation to Amber, of course. Barbell rows. You know what they say, Rose never rode himself. Gotta get over and do that shit. Yeah. Okay, so most of the racks are being used right now. So instead of sitting around and twiddling my thumbs, I'm gonna wait and do something else before we do some barbell rows. Do some single arms here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have decreased the weight a bit on that one, but it's okay. I'll just use this as a little feeler. I'll kind of pinch down on my left a little more because I find my left lat is a little harder to contract than my right. So that's what I'm doing. You know, wincing like you're taking a kick, like a body kick, like in roundhouse. And get that lat working. Looks like the racks and the barbell row stations are freeing up. So there's some good news for your boy on the next set. But we've already started this, so. I'm not really going to failure or anything like that, but just trying to get a decent pump here. There we go. Bust out another set of these, and then yeah, the racks are opening up, baby. Row time. One of the main things is you can't do the same intensity all the time. So if you're gonna do 2 back days in 1 week, then one should be like 60, 70%. or moderate action like tonight, and then the other night you can do your force reps and your fucking cheat reps and all that shit. You just get yourself fucking jacked out of your mind. But tonight, we just focus on Form City, baby. I find the bench, just the angle of it, gives you a nice pathway to Gainesville, Florida. Goodness me. Got a fella singing right next to me on the treadmill here. Lost my count on the reps. Holy shit, we gotta cut that to cut the scene before he hits the solo there. By the time I got back over to the racks there, I had to take the combo bench to the barbell rows. So there's still a couple more benches around and nobody's using them, so that's what we'll get after. Just get warm here first. There we go. Ooh. It's actually a fun tidbit of info here. My first time in my life ever wearing straps. So I don't really believe in using them on like deadlifts and shit because it just gives you that false sense of PR, the PR-itis that not even a doctor can fix. You think you got this PR and it's not even close. But I want to take some strain off the forearms from the heavier days. So if I'm throwing a heavy bench after a back workout, my forearms are shot. Or a deadlift in a couple days too. So see you, brother. Actually, I'm gonna go underhand. What am I doing there? Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was saying about the straps. I'm not using them to lift heavier. So as you can see, I probably won't go that heavy and lift over 2 plates in the rows. But I'm using it just to save my forearms and try to target my back a little bit better. So that way when I do go to lift heavy, my forearms aren't taxed and I'm not going to use straps in anyway, right? So that's what we're going to do on those days. Okay, buddy. Might shut her there, might do one more. Not too sure. Still got some narrow grip rows to do. And then some rotator cuff stuff. On a big bench. Gotta train them rotator cuffs, bruh. So if you hurt, your PR is 0. If you decided, fuck it, we're going with another set. It's kind of like a free day, this back day today. It's really no stress. Because a lot of my workouts are more CNS heavy base. This is kind of a fuck around. kind of like being back in gym class in grade school. This is one of your free days. You mix in, you know? It's a little bit all over the place. Sometimes you like being on track, but these are fun too. All right, so let's bust out one more of these here. Bust out one more of these before we move on to something else. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's move away from this. Okay, so the hunger is starting to set in here. So we're gonna bust through these and get out of here, man. I'm gonna bust through these and get out. Bust through these and get out, dog. Just giving these straps a feel, see if I can kind of link into my back a bit better. Toss a few more blocks on there and we should be all right. Should be in business. Again, just a lighter day. Flush out the back and come back and do it again. If you've made it this far, thanks for tuning in on this Sebastian Bach workout. All right, let's bust out a few more here. Get this ship on the road. Ship on the road? What? Show on the road. Ships at sail. Jesus. You know the hunger's for real when I'm starting to get my puns wrong. Anybody who knows me knows. Pun king. That one felt pretty good. I think we'll do one more on that. So of course all my training is power building, but that's like maybe 70% powerlifting, or 70% power, 30% of the building. If I was a favor one, I'll come back to you on percentages, but that's what I'm thinking. So I feel like somebody who focuses more on their strength, using these straps on some accessory movements or machines. It's kind of like an MMA fighter. He's a really good wrestler, but a good striker too. He uses his wrestling to keep it standing. That makes sense. He can outstrike his opponent. And hopefully I can outstrike my heavier barbells. Bit of a stretch on analogy, but you know what? Fucking the vibes are flowing right now. The endorphins, the dopamine, it's all flowing right now, my G. Okay, boys. All right, last one here. Oh, yeah. Sebastian. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. Probably get some food now. Be done with the works of it. So Noe said we were all finished, but I'm gonna bust out some machine curls here. That might be too heavy now. All right. Actually wasn't bad. If I put it up. The last one more. Last set to finish here. And then it's gonna be a steak, I'd say, after that. Steak, probably some nice potato. And a few veggies. Well, I actually do a little drop set. Usually never do drop sets, but whew, that works for me. I don't think we'll do an outro on the truck this time. We'll shut it down. I'll see you in the next one.